I don't know who needs to hear this, but what these folks did to you was a pure act of desperation. Like when you feel like you have no other option because you've become obsessed with this reality of whatever you want to defeat or whatever you want to be better than. So a lot of times when people form weird obsessions with people, places, and things, a lot of times these obsessions are formed with people who don't even give them the time of day, let alone even know who they really are. And when these obsessions get so strong and so sinister and like become something that they have to carry out mentally, like I have to be better, I have to get rid of this person, I have to kill this person, I have to, whatever the case may be, this turns into like an obsession, but then a deep act of desperation. You understand? So they feel like I gotta do something about this person right now. Like if you ever see the movies where people are kind of psychotic and they'll walk back and forth and they'll just be sitting there going through their own thoughts, like I gotta get rid of this person. This is like one of the, maybe that's significant. Maybe it's someone who walks around all day when they're in peace by themselves and they're just like, I gotta get rid of this person. I gotta do this today. I gotta get this done. And it's just repetitive, like a sociopathic serial killer tendencies. Their act of desperation towards trying to get rid of you and to do things to harm you had nothing to do with anything that you did, believe it or not. A lot of times we ask ourselves, what did we do to this person to deserve this kind of treatment? What did I do to this person to have them feeling some type of way about me? Like, what did I really do somewhere in the matrix or in the middle that upset this person this much to where they just don't like me? They won't even accept me. Everything I do is an issue. Like, people really start to question themselves. But when you begin to question yourself, you have to understand there's nothing you have to do to folks who are like this. Not only are these types of behaviors evil and sinister, but a lot of times it's mental illness, they do to you and how they treat you has everything to do with how they feel like internally, and a lot of times when you see these shows where people are so obsessed over people that they just want to become just like them, they start dressing like them. This one movie I watched a long time ago, these white ladies, and this lady cut her hair like her, hell, made herself look just like her so her husband wouldn't even recognize the difference. I always say when they want to become you is when they want to get rid of you, because without you being there, they can literally be the epitome of everything that you are without having to do too much, because they could just take notes from you and take your personality. I don't know if you guys watch Legacies, but if you watch the part in Legacies where Landon said that he felt like he had to take the knife, like something had just came over him and forced him to do these actions, right? Like he wanted to take the knife. He had to. There's no choice. Like it was almost like a second nature. For these people, because they come from, a lot of times, these evil little people that do shit like this, they come from backgrounds of people who do shit like this. So it's like the calling of them just being there to stop someone else's purpose and stop someone else's goal becomes deeper, because mom and dad probably did the same thing, A lot of people don't have a purpose and a mission. Their only purpose and mission is to fuck shit up for everyone else of God. I always tell people the same way God has people who he uses as vessels, the same way Satan does too. And a lot of times when these people have these type of obsessions, they feel this way towards you. It's nothing that you did and everything that you didn't do. They want to be you. So when they want to be you, they want to get rid of you. And that's really the only end-all be-all discussion. If we stop enabling these type of people with these type of illnesses and stressing that it's not normal to be like this, we'll be able to nail it to a wall and be able to handle the situation. But there's nothing that you did to make this person this way. Your only mission is to fuck up yours.